Fairy is a very adventurous outdoors dog. She loves going on camping trips. She's happy walking in all weathers and experiences some extremes of weather in places like Wales and Dartmoor. Unlike other dog breeds, greyhounds have got a really short, thin coat, which provides minimal insulation. They've also got a low body fat percentage, which means they're unable to regulate their body temperature efficiently. Greyhounds can suffer with heat exhaustion in the summer and feel colder than other dogs in the winter. Their slender build means they've got a high surface area to volume ratio and they lose body heat more quickly. For this reason, greyhounds need a variety of coats for all weathers, and in this video I will talk you through some of Fairy's different jackets. You can tell if a greyhound is warm or cold by feeling their ears. The general rule is that below 15 degrees C, greyhounds will need to wear a coat, and usually just whatever you're wearing. If you're putting on a coat, then the greyhound will need a coat too. If you're layering up, your greyhound will need to wear layers too. Okay, let's get your coats on, ready to go for a walk. So fleece, jumper, legs in, and then waterproof jacket over the top. That's a good girl. Pull up your fleece collar underneath. So that's 2 layers on for today's walk. And put the harness on over the top of the jacket. Right. Do you want to take your chicken? Do you want to take your chicken? No? So today Fairy's wearing her rabbit goo 3-point harness, which is an escape-proof harness specially for greyhounds because they are prone to slipping their collar or harness if they see a rabbit or a squirrel and pull hard. Fairy's waterproof coat has a hood on it which can be pulled up over her ears. It also has an elasticated drawstring under the chin so that if it's really wet and rainy you can draw it up tight around the ears and it won't fall off. Fairy has an identification tag on her harness and her collar. On the tag it says that she's microchipped and it has my name and address in case she gets loose or lost. Fairy has a north face lead. This next jacket was just £12 from Aldi, and it is her winter insulated puffer jacket, which she wears a lot when we go off camping in the winter, and it keeps her really warm. She wore this jacket to walk up Snowdon. I modified this jacket by sewing this fleece trimming on from one of my old jackets that I didn't want it on. Just makes it a bit more cosy for her around her neck. This jacket does up with Velcro at the front, Velcro under the belly, but it is open here at the front. Let me stretch, Fairy. So I usually put on another fleece or jacket underneath which covers the belly. I also customised this jacket with some badges. This is Fairy wearing her cooling coat on one of the really hot days this summer. I think it was nearly 30 degrees, and she's got a cold, water-soaked cooling jacket on, and then standing in front of the fan, which makes the water evaporate and cools the body down more quickly. And Fairy stayed lovely and cool wearing this. There was no panting or anything, and she laid down on a duvet in front of the fan here in the shade too. Fairy has a reflective jacket. It's by Provis, the Reflect 360. It's just a little tabard which goes on over the top of any other jacket she's wearing at night time, and it makes a massive difference to her visibility. When the car headlights or light from the street lights shine onto Fairy, she really glows up brightly, and it makes her so safe and visible. Fairy waits patiently when we get back from our walk to have her feet cleaned and her jackets taken off. She then has her dinner and gets into her pyjamas ready for bed. So these are Fairy's pyjamas. We put on over the head, front legs in first, and then back legs in. There we go, easy to put on. Keeps Fairy nice and warm. She's a good girl. Easy to get off. Take the back legs out first. Roll forwards. She puts her head down and we slide off the front legs. So these are the main coats that Fairy wears. She's got a lightweight cotton t-shirt for warmer weather, which she can wear on its own or underneath other jackets. This one is a reflective tabard, which she wears over the top of coats when she goes out at night time so that she can be seen safely. The green and grey coats are both waterproof jackets. The green one is a very lightweight waterproof jacket, and the grey one is a heavier weight padded waterproof jacket for the winter. Depending how warm it is, she'll use the thinner one if it's slightly warmer but raining, and the thicker one if it's cold and raining or just cold. They've both got hoods which come right up to the ears and can go over the ears with a little drawstring to pull them tight. The camouflage fleece can be worn on dry, cold days, either in the house or outside walking. And then when it's really cold and she's on a camping trip or it's a frosty day, she will wear her thick puffer jacket. Again, that could be worn on its own, or if it's really cold and she's outdoors when we're camping, that can go over the top of one of her other jackets. Got a few more here. The grey stars, they're her pyjamas with legs. She wears those at night time in the winter when it's cold and on camping trips. We've got a pink snud there, which is a neck warmer for really cold days. This one is a cooling coat for hot weather, and you wet it, keep it cold and wet, and it just brings the temperature, body temperature down in the summer. And this one is a toweling dry robe. So if she's been out and got soaking wet, which she does on camping trips when we're walking in Wales a lot, put this one on her, and it wicks away all the wet and dries them without them getting a chill. If you'd like further information on where I got Fairies coats from, or the make or brand of them, then comment below. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of Fairies' adventures, go to the channel page and click the playlist tab, where there's plenty more videos of Fairy running on the beach, jumping into a pond, wild camping and playing with her ball. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to click subscribe.